well, I've started. Why have you just gone as soon as I press record?
Are you recording?
He
Yeah.
wants to flow from this
Oh,
episode.
he's got. He's gonna dress
Oh shit! I forgot I can't have headphones on.
Of course he did.
I don't know.
up. Not
Listen to that,
again.
listen to my mumble.
I'm not
This man
loving
took-
this again.
Are you recording?
Matt,
'Cause I
this
need the
man is-
continuity.
Yes,
an
I'm
hour late.
recording.
Recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're recording.
Right. I just need the continuity to.
Oh my god!
I just needed it to.
Optimus, what a pleasure.
I'm not gonna lie. I had planned to wear this the entire call, and I don't know how it's gonna be possible. You think I can,
Don't.
like... No, that's not gonna work.
Optimus, when did you start your DJing career? Yeah, on.
I have always been DJ.
Oh.
Is that why
You
were
kept the hat on.
I'm not gonna lie. I was an extra 5 minutes late to try and get this helmet sorted.
late? Yeah, I
So
like
when
I
he said,
thought-
I'm sorting something out.
That's it. You know what? I respect it.
For the bit, you know, I had to clean. It was covered in spiders and cobwebs and shit. I had to clean it all up. I found it the other day, so.
Start the recording. Do you want to put it back on and do the first few lines of this film for us? I was going to do it, but I think Optimus is more suited.
I don't. You know, this used to have like a. I don't know. Let me see if I can still.
Voice
Oh,
modulator.
This beanie has
yeah.
definitely gone over his eyes.
Can he see?
Akechi.
Hello. Oh, wow, look at that! It's still working.
Is it?
Welcome to Lauren It's Film.
Optimus Prime.
Hey, I hope it's me.
Hey.
It's me, Optimus.
Oh.
Those are some good batteries. Yeah.
Before
Also,
time
I'd like to
began.
add,
Before time
this
ago.
is from when the toys came out from the first film, the one we just watched from
2007.
So it's the
Oh, I
original,
didn't get my. Oh, that's
the
a
real
shame.
deal.
I didn't get my
Before
toy.
time began, I was watching The Cube.
Cube. Is it cube?
Before
Um,
time began when I clocked in with my father for a 72 hours.
2 hours shift before
In
mine.
bit. Oh.
I am going to
John
have to try and
Myers.
find some little headphones that I can put in because I am wearing this for the entire call.
Gosh.
Nice.
So I'm just going to grab my headphones real quick. Feel free to.
We have, I
Do
know what
whatever.
will fill the time. Guinea pig interlude.
Guinea pig interlude.
Mary really enjoyed Transformers.
I
You can tell
bet.
he did.
I
Oh
bet
no,
they did.
Pippin, don't end the call.
Pippin was very indifferent to Transformers.
He
Oh.
was like, oh, I've seen better. You ever seen G.I. Joe?
You've seen fucking Ginger.
You nibble. Ow. Ow. Why are you
Everything is
biting?
food. Everything is food
Oh,
to
yeah.
Pippin.
Everything is
Yeah.
food.
Including my laptop, which is always fun.
Nice, fair.
They'll just chew on the edge of it. It's fine. Just nibble, Mark.
Are we waiting for Thomas?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you
Yeah.
just stop speaking about it. You can. Oh. God.
Sandwich Wiki.
You're
Where are
on
the
mute. You're
AirPods?
muted. You're still muted.
Where are my AirPods, Sandwich Wiki?
Take the beanie off.
No, it adds to the character.
You're still muted.
Oh
I'm
no,
not a regular prime,
Mary's
I'm a cool
actually
prime.
trying to nibble. That's brilliant. She actually did.
Alright, hey y'all. How's it going? Can everyone hear me?
Please
I just
Don't
saw
don't
some
do
hair
this.
on my
This is heavy.
You're gonna have a strong neck by the end of it.
Strong neck.
Muscle.
Very strong, that pearl as well.
Right, Transformers.
I'm going to turn this off. Oh,
I
there
don't
you
know
go.
why the Mandalorian theme song was missing.
Do we want to start with new people that haven't seen? Who hasn't seen this film?
Hey!
Surprise,
think?
surprise! The two people that didn't
Surprise.
want Transformers the whole time haven't watched it.
Surprise, surprise.
Is your life
um,
better or worse now that you've seen Transformers?
Do you really want
I'm
me to
so curious.
I'm.
Yes.
terribly worse? I
keep
wasted
kidding.
3 hours of my life.
2 hours, 22
Mike.
minutes. What is kind?
My
3
God,
hours with ads.
that's
3 hours
so
with the
disappointing.
ITVX ads.
Did you guys have the weird Candy Crush ads where they were lesbians and
Yeah.
then
I
it was a
didn't
whole?
understand that. Yeah. I didn't
No,
understand
I think they were just messed up orders. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
that. Yeah.
Oh well, poor
I'm
Candy
never
Crush.
gonna get those
Which is a
3 hours
character of
back.
Lauren Oates films. What did you think, Transformers?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Damn right.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It still wasn't up to the hype that you guys were giving it, but I
That was crazy.
I think that's just wrong. To be honest.
shit blew up, and I
That's
watched
how you
shit
feel
blow up
about
for
it,
2 hours.
Optimus, what do you feel about the girls hating on your first one?
Please.
Well, I didn't sacrifice everything just so they could shit on my film, to be honest with you.
It's so bad. It's
So you got to
Just my voice, but with a slight crackle. That's it. Anyway.
oh.
So it wasn't as bad, but
It
also
wasn't as
brilliant
bad
at
as
the
I
same
thought
time.
it was gonna be, but also
It wasn't a good film.
My God.
It was so crap.
Boot her from the cool.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Okay, why don't you guys explain your love and
Yeah.
admiration for this film?
Robots, explosions, everything. What more could you not want?
Linkin Park,
Not
yeah, any
liars.
The
opportunity
Linkin
available.
Park, I appreciated.
Linkin Park.
I
Yeah, that
appreciated the
was
Linkin
one
Park.
good part of it.
And the sequel, Green Day. Would you believe it?
Really? Sorry, cut my shit out of that. My guinea pigs ran away. They
This
escaped.
bit, I went to see this film when I was a kid. I didn't know anything about Transformers,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to cinema. I fucking loved this film as a 9-year-old child.
Well, that's
Nine-
valid. As a
9-year-old Reese. Seeing Ironhide do that flip over the rocket, you know, he was like, "This is the best." And then I went home and watched all the old Transformers cartoons on YouTube, and I've been a big Transformers fan ever since. I love Transformers.
Do you think this film still holds up, or are
This-
you still
this
seeing it
film-
through 9-year-old eyes?
I've seen it last year on the build up to Transformers 1, the film from 2024, and I obviously watched it this week. This film holds up. I think in terms of CG, I think this is genuinely one of the best looking films that have been made. That like these robots are there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's still so good looking because they paid attention to CG and how they shot the film. And I think it's just it's kind of a simplistic story, but I think it opens it up to kids like me who this is a complicated thing of the robots fighting each other, but you understand everything that's going on. You understand the cube and it does, and-
robots fighting each other.
no, but like the intrinsic story of the
Yeah,
cube and
the politics of
why
Transformers.
they're on Earth, yeah, how Sam is related to them and what he brings to them. Oh, yeah, man,
I didn't
this,
really get that.
this film fucks. It's 100%. I love it a lot. And do you know what? It's like Nickelback. I'm tired of pretending I don't love it. You know what I mean?
Who was pretending they don't like Nickelback?
Yeah, the whole
Everyone.
internet was like, nobody likes Nickelback, and I was like, yeah, you're right. The whole internet was like, yeah, nobody likes Transformers films. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Oh wait, no, these films rock. These films are sick. Yeah, I love it.
Okay, we'll go to Will because I can't handle Thoma talking in that helmet.
We'll go to Thoma first.
Oh,
We'll go to
damn
Thoma
it.
first. We'll go to Thoma
Okay.
first.
Well, God damn it, I love this film. If you couldn't tell.
You're in it, Optimus. Of course you do.
I'm in it. That's why. I loved it.
Please.
That paycheck. The residuals from this film never give up. I gotta say, this film holds up a lot better than I to be honest, expected it to. I was expecting to enjoy it, and I was expecting to like, nostalgia and all that, and I thought it'd be great. But it really held up for me. I know it's not going to be like fucking, cinema. To me, it's cinema. I love it. The CG holds up so well. I mean, I swear to God, these robots look better in this film than they did in like the fourth and fifth, whatever bollocks those ones was.
Do you know what I
They
think
look
it is?
so much
with
better.
Klaus, how they focused on lighting, and that's what made the animation pop. But like,
Yeah.
feels like every single part of these Transformers, like lights were reflecting, and they're reflecting off the buildings and stuff
They
around them.
look like they
Amazing
exist
stuff.
in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so real. They're just
Even
there.
when they
And I think-
transform, they don't just go like blip, blip, blip. They're like that. You can
Yeah.
see everything move. There's so much attention and care.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I
it's
would say about
it's
this
like
film.
grungy as well, like where like Bumblebee transforms when he's come out. You can see the dirt on him, do you know what I mean? You can see it, like
Yeah.
shift a bit
Yeah.
as he transforms. It's just sick, just cool.
It's so good, and like the whole story works better than I sort of remembered. For me, I think like the humans and the military. Like I remember the military working in it, but I think I just kind of thought, they do what the military often reduced to in films when they just kind of try and shoot something and then they get blown up.
Yeah,
But they serve a purpose and they win, and it's kind of great, and I enjoy it. I'm not enjoying. I tell you what, I'm not enjoying is I'm not enjoying the disgusted looks from these two.
It's because you're wearing a stupid fucking helmet.
talking
Nothing.
shop, man. That's brilliant, man.
Because you're saying that it was great, the military bit was great, and that was arguably the worst part of the film.
Oh my god. I'm going back.
Oh, I can't. I can't do
that as an album cover would go hard,
Get Linkin Park on the phone.
Octopus Prime Energy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This little hat is falling further down my eyes as this call's gone on. I'm becoming more and more blind.
Oh, shit.
And the fog's deep because I just wiped the lens, so can't see shit.
What am I?
I can't see.
I hope I'm looking forward to it. I will say as well, I was expecting. I mean, there was the certain amount to Megan Fox's character that I was expecting. The certain this is filmed by a dude.
No one leans like that. Why was her whole back like this?
She was leaning like
no
that.
one leans.
Arch your back, Megan. Arch it more. I'm just looking at an engine. Arch your back, Megan.
Megan, try to pull. Just as you're pulling something, just pull it hard. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Well, I have to say that, especially I remember thinking that at the time, and then watching it all this time later, I thought this is going to be even worse. Her character was used in a much better way than I was expecting. In a way that, in terms of women being objectified in films, I feel like she was. It's there. It's not great, but I like that her character had some substance and some,
it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I thought it was.
That's all I'm going to say about this film.
Yeah, but she was kind of badass, and the way that she was badass actually made sense. It was set. It wasn't just like when they go, "Oh, let's pretend that they can do it this way." It was like she had the history of hot wiring the cars with her dad, and she knew how to drive, and she knew how to fix the cars, and when she's doing that drive at the end. Yes, she is driving with a fucking alien robot on the back of the truck. It's not exactly believable, but it's. Yeah, it's cool. I like the ground it in.
The only problem I have is anytime they have her make her face scared or worried or anything, it just looks like she's doing a sex face, and it's so clear that they were like, look scared, but look scared in a sexy way, and you're like, okay,
don't look too sad.
No, if those were her notes, she fucking nailed it.
Don't blame the actor, blame the direction.
100% blame the direction. Have you seen Jennifer's Body? Megan Fox can fucking act. You know what I'm
I
saying?
do like Jennifer's Body, actually. That's good fun.
Yeah.
Actually, never seen it, but you know,
Uh,
I thought that she was decent in this film. I don't. I
yeah,
thought that
I've never thought she was like bad.
I've seen so much worse acting, and I think that she was all right.
Yeah,
She
we've
was
seen
good.
you on stage,
And
so we know what.
I really enjoyed the chemistry with her and Shia
Optimus.
That's disappointing, right?
Well, what
So
did you think?
Yeah.
This film does not hold up. The
Oh,
joke's over. This film
No!
is a 2-hour United States military ad.
Yeah,
Flashy
Oh, well,
robot.
yeah.
100%,
The
yeah.
story is awful.
Wow.
Every character is a penis, Dark Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee. I
Every
watched
character
this film
is a
immediately
penis.
after Transformers 1 came out, and I went, big robot. And I've watched it again in like the span of, when did that come out? November, in the span of 5
Yeah.
months. And I've gone, what the fuck? The magic's gone. The magic is gone.
This is the biggest twist to have ever
This is the
happened.
biggest twist ever.
Oh, it's just.
On this thing.
And they
It's
get
just.
worse. I'm gonna say it, they get worse.
Oh my god!
They
Will!
get worse. And I'd rather watch Armageddon. That's probably
Oh,
where
no!
Michael Bay peaked. And that film's not even that good, really. I mean, yeah, it's
This is so disappointing. I honestly don't know.
I'm sure
If
you're
they-
real sad.
it's fun for Big Robot Go Burr, but
Yeah.
after that,
Yeah.
there is no substance. There is nothing. This film
Oh,
has
it
nothing to it.
does not have to be. It's a big car commercial.
No,
and
but
it's
even
filmed
then,
in
the
American
bit,
military,
the first act makes me want to rip every single one of my teeth out individually,
I can't believe it said so much.
leaving the wisdom teeth till last, and eventually. What happens? You have the bass in Qatar. And then nothing happens. You watch Shia LaBeouf be Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
There's the
And
random
then-
fucking kid that is their
Yeah.
slave.
Yeah.
And it definitely it suffers from 27-year-olds playing teenagers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was. You're a bit
Yeah.
like.
Try to
Not
think about,
convincing.
the fact that they're
Yeah.
way too old to be.
The fucking
Um,
Megan Fox's first boyfriend that like.
He's about 30.
Yeah, he's definitely like 35. There's no way.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole bit with, the funniest bit in it is the dude from Sector 7. I can't remember what his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simmons.
He's
Well, do
great.
you know what Will said when that happened? It was like, no, okay. I thought you said that this is the only good bit in the film, but I think you said this is the best bit in the film.
Yeah.
Which bit?
No, I said he's the best bit of the film, I think, when
Oh,
he rocks up. Because he's just so weird, but he's kind of
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
kind of like that, almost Jeff Goldblum-y kind of, he's so
Yes,
weird, he's
yeah.
captivating.
Yeah. I agree.
The later films, he's probably the best thing about them as well.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah, he
this,
doesn't
throughout this
improve
film.
that.
I can't believe you're saying that, but I do think it's quite funnier than I remember as well. Just dialogue is just not witty, but like it is just crazy and like
Stilted to the point of being
Yeah.
funny.
yeah.
I have some quotes that just I don't understand.
Yeah, while you find it, speaking of funny, Bernie Mac in his last.
Oh, because
Perfect.
I love Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11 is one of my favorite films of all time. Bernie
Yeah.
Mac's in it, and as soon as I saw Bernie Mac, I wrote in full caps, "It's fucking Bernie Mac." I love him so much.
Uncle Bob and Boo, baby.
Oh,
If I had a head, if I had a rock, I'd bust your head, bitch.
yeah. This is
I
I
know,
love
right?
that part as a kid. I love that part now.
Oh, so good. And then like John Voight's in it. That was the main thing for me. I was like watching this film. I was
yeah.
like, how did they get all of these people to do this Transformers film?
Money. That's
I mean, how did they afford to get everyone in there? The Xbox fucking
Oh,
transformer, the Mountain
Panasonic.
Dew,
Panasonic,
Transformer.
PayPal.
If I am to go out via death by transformer, it would be a Mountain Dew can.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm fine with that.
Oh, it was
Oh, yeah,
loaded with product
these
placement.
films, I think these are the films where I first noticed product placement as a child because it's everywhere.
It is so
constantly.
bad.
Yeah, they don't even
Not
hide it.
things they're kind of racist about, but we move past
Yeah.
that.
We moved
You know,
past.
the Nokia thing is like you gotta respect the Japanese because
They
they're
don't believe
samurai or something.
samurai. It's like,
It's
what are you saying?
And they cover it up by
What?
just going, you know, he's a little crazy. You're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
But why even have it in? That's really
I don't know.
I don't know. But you know what? Unironically love
But
it.
yeah, young Reese, like as soon as Blackout appeared in the first scene in Qatar,
Yeah.
and you see that transformation for the first time, you're like, this is fucking it, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's
The
one of my favorite.
transformations were cool.
It's one of my like favorite cinema moments, just because it's one of my first ones that I properly remember just being like jaw dropped at when he
Yeah.
attacks. And it's just like you knew something bad's gonna happen, and then he just starts like going in on himself, and it's just like, this is sick. It's just cool. You know what I mean?
There is a
Yeah.
certain amount of watching certain parts back and going like, oh, God damn, I remember this. I love this bit. I haven't seen this in
Yeah.
years. Like, there's just going to be a certain amount of nostalgia. I try, you try to separate it a bit, but you can't help what a film, the impact a film has on you as a kid. And that, I mean,
Yeah, like the
Will can do it, but no one else can.
like there's
No,
parts of this film that I'm so nostalgic for, like the Bumblebee and Barricade chase. I just have like a very
Yeah.
nostalgic feeling for it, especially Barricade's design for some reason. It just takes me back, and it's just weird, but yeah.
It had names.
They all have I can tell you every single name of
Yeah.
every single transformer.
The
I
only one I
tried.
got is the
I tried.
what's it? Oh, I've forgotten it now. It's like Scream.
Starscream.
Starscream.
Starscream. Emmy kept referring to Optimus as Octopus Prime.
I
Oh,
am Octopus Prime.
That's another
Oh,
album cover right there.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
Phil kept saying that Bumblebee was fabulous, and I was like, "How is Bumblebee
It's
fabulous?"
fabulous.
Bumblebee was.
I like
one
Bumblebee.
of my favorite
Bumblebee's
parts.
cute.
Why they- yeah.
Yeah, I thought the fact that he had a little disco ball on his dashboard would like come up again, but no.
No. Do you know what? Do you know why it came up? So Shia LaBeouf could do that. The disco ball.
the muscle thing.
That was so bad. That was so bad.
I do that to this day. I'm not gonna
Even when there's not a disco ball in the vicinity, it's a disco ball.
when someone brings up if I've lost my
Is
voice,
that the
I'm like,
fire
"Yeah,
exit?
the lights appear and
Oh, is that what he was trying? I just thought he was being weird.
yeah, to be fair.
As a kid, to be fair, I think this might be the first time I picked up on it, and I was like, "Oh, that's what he's doing." I think as a
He
kid, I was
said it
just
right
like,
after his like really big arms. He's like, "Oh, the disco ball." You know what I mean?
yeah. I know. As a kid, never.
So Bumblebee, this was the first time that they've. So Bumblebee's always just had like a normal voice like the rest of them. It's interesting that this is the first time where they take away his voice and speak him through like radio and stuff.
Yeah.
And I
That's a
think
good
it's kind of it's so iconic that it's stuck with the character since. Like he now always
Mm.
talks through
Mhm.
It
radio
gives a
or
personality that none of the other robots have.
definitely it really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Especially with the flirting with Michaela in that scene just made me chuckle like or yeah. Just the
Yeah, when he's playing the music and he's like, "Baby, come back."
Yeah. Baby, come on.
Yeah, that was good.
and
Yeah,
that
to be
comes
fair,
on.
it is often the case with these ones that besides like Optimus and Bumblebee, none of the other Autobots like have much. But Ironhide.
No,
but-
man. No, I don't agree.
I don't know.
Jazz
don't
is a
agree.
dude, he's probably real racist. But
Yeah, Jazz is real dicey. I didn't realize how dicey Jazz was until he
Jazz is dicey.
transformed. I was like, oh no, okay.
Yeah.
And then he gets ripped in half. Yeah. There you go.
Ratchet. For some reason, Ratchet has always been my favorite. Like, I just
Really?
love
Is he
Ratchet.
the medical one? Yeah.
He does less in this film
Pheromones
than I
just
remember.
smooch with the female.
he didn't do
Like,
anything.
Yeah, he does less
but
than I remember.
genuinely, I don't know why. He's just always been. He was
Yeah.
always the boy I wanted as a kid. I never got.
Yeah.
I just thought he was
Oh.
Octopus. No, I thought he was Bumblebee
Oh,
most of the time 'cause he was
you're
yellow.
killing me.
Octopus.
You're killing me here.
Yeah.
I
Ironhide
did
is
put
cool,
I
but-
put a note that I liked Ironhide, but I think that's
Yeah.
just because he was blunt and sarcastic, and I like that.
They should
What
have
probably my favorite scene is when they're trying to get in the house, and it's
Yes,
just,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just them.
Can we
like,
just kill the parents, please? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, yes, you can.
I think that they should have pulled like a Power Rangers and made them all different colors so they were actually
They
identifiable.
were all different colors.
They were all different colours.
No, two of them were yellow.
Are you colour blind?
Ironhide
This is
was
this is
black,
an interesting
Ratchet's
test.
red and blue. Jazz is silver. Bumblebee's yellow.
It is
Yeah,
Ratchet-
Ratchet's like green.
No,
Yeah.
he was yellow as well.
Okay, that's two colours.
I don't know. I just
Decepticons, I do grant you, Starscream is done so bad in this film.
who's that?
Mm-hmm.
The
Fighter
second
jet.
one, the
Fighter
fighter
jet
jet dude.
Ah, bastard.
They do his voice a little bit. It's like Lord Megatron, like something like that. But like they don't.
He's like his second in command. Like he's a
Yeah.
fighter jet, and he's whatever.
People that watch this
so
film call him
Really
Doritos.
figure out that they were different people. I kind of just assumed that the bad guys could just turn into multiple things. So I just thought it was one guy.
Okay. I get that, to be fair, considering they're all like the same colour and that.
Do you know what my favorite detail is in this film is Barricade on the side of the police car. Instead of to
Yeah.
serve and protect, it has to destroy and enslave, and that gets me every single time. That's one of my favorite visual gags in all of like this
100%.
franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
I think that's the thing for me is
normal police car. I didn't pick up on the fact that it was a transformer until it transformed.
Robots
makes
in
a good
disguise.
yeah,
Well,
robot.
they did the job well.
I was like, oh
Yeah.
lol, guess it's just some bad cops.
Some bad guys.
Which is not unreasonable.
No.
It's America.
It's America. The cops are usually the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Also all of the people acting was quite bad.
I don't think so. I don't think there was any like terrible acting.
I feel like for the film that it is, I feel like
If
it
it wasn't
worked.
the acting, maybe it was the writing.
Yeah,
right.
I have.
Oh,
yeah.
I can agree with that.
There's
I don't know,
one
like,
point.
I don't mind Josh Duhamel and Tyrese, the army dudes. I don't mind.
I have a
Sure.
quote from Tyrese where he goes, it's the bit with the fucking wallet or whatever, and he just goes left cheek, left cheek, left cheek. Why did he say it 3 times? He heard you the first time.
I don't know. I'm the man. If you haven't seen this shit,
Also he
His
has
lines just stick in my head so long.
he
yeah.
just randomly has like a red beret in some scenes and not in others. And I'm like,
he's proud to serve his
Do you know what
country,
is
isn't he?
more random about when they're in Qatar? Is the little boy out with them. Why is he there? Why do they just have this small child on this
to
military
show that the
base?
army is so caring
Yeah,
that they
man,
have
good
little.
people,
That
meet
then
good
also
people.
manages to
Hey,
survive
hey,
the transformer.
Go join the military. I mean, you're not gonna die by transform. You're gonna have a good time.
Look, this little laddie, he's doing fine as well.
The scene that always stuck in my head as a kid, where I used to watch the DVD constantly, and I always used to look away. Do you know when the dude with the glasses gets like impaled
Mm-hmm.
and like gets whirled
Oh,
around?
Yeah.
I'd have to like
Yeah.
look away during that scene. Because
There was one bit in that bit.
That was graphic as fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like them when he went through his chest.
There's one bit that Jake.
He kind of deserved it because he was mean to the Spanish.
He
dude.
was mean to the Spanish dude.
Very
I don't speak
racist.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, English, dude, English.
English.
Uh,
Yeah, there was one bit that Jake pointed out where they obviously ran to that village and just random people were running out. And Jake was like, I love how in this random village, one person has a full-on RPG. And like one of the villagers just runs out with an RPG and shoots the fucker. I'm like, what the fuck?
Are you the people that has the RPG in Bedford line?
Yeah, we're the people in the random village that have the RPG. We're the designated RPG owners.
Do you know what, that's perfect. Birmingham's weird where just binmen have RPGs. It's time at the moment.
That's not
Well, they haven't got your rubbish, have they?
yeah. There is a part in this film that just reminded me. There's a great line. There's a great moment in this film, which is Megatron is flying through the sea. He transforms. He lands, and he just goes Megatron. He says his own name.
Was he?
Right? I watched it with Ellie, and I looked at her. I was like, "Did he just say his
Wait,
own
fly
name?"
through the
When
city.
He's
Yeah,
flying
when he
through the
first,
city, he
yeah.
transforms. He lands. He looks kind of near camera. And he just goes Megatron
I'm not even
to himself,
surprised.
apparently. Yeah,
Isn't it Starscream that says that?
No, Megatron says his own name.
He says his
Okay,
own
yeah.
name. Like,
I can think of two things of that is where Starscream lands, he goes, "My Lord Megatron," and when Megatron has Jazz in his hands, and I guess Jazz is like talking shit before he gets ripped.
Oh
in
yeah,
two.
yeah. Two pieces.
I mean, but I don't know.
I want 2 pieces.
I think I referred to the bad guys as the Megatrons.
The Megatrons.
The Megatron.
100%.
Oh, we're gonna play Did Emily Fall Asleep in this movie?
Did Emily?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did... And Will was just like, "Yeah, you can sleep through this
Yeah.
You're still making me watch it.
I did. I think you had to watch it. I didn't trust you to watch it.
No, it was a case of
We got to halfway and we were like, and it was
we
like
got to 3
11
quarters,
o'clock. Yeah.
and I was like, my eyes are closing, and you were like, okay, fine, we'll turn it off.
We got to like the next ad break. We're like, you know what, this is a good place to leave it. And then
Yeah.
You said you took a picture of me, and I
Yep.
It's coming up.
I'm just going over my notes. One of them is, "Who's gonna drive you home, Megan Fox, comma, me."
Me.
That's it. I always mention the score for this film.
That's horrible.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, bless.
Of you.
Score for I'll always love scores. Steve Jablonsky cooked with this score. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fucking Arrival to Earth was when I was listening to soundtracks heavily on Spotify. Arrival to Earth was just when they all arrived. So,
When they arrived to Earth.
it was one of my top 5 songs of like a certain year.
Was
and I
it?
love that song a lot. Yeah, score of this film absolutely slaps. Well done, Steve Jablonsky, who had help from Hans Zimmer apparently.
Oh, that's the only reason you like it. Then.
There you go.
I've also written out there's only one hacker in the world that can break this code, and his name is Jackie Legs from Kangaroo Jack. The other thing I saw this dude in. I was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, that's Jackie Legs."
Yeah, that whole side bit with the hackers.
oh, so dull.
They were like,
Yeah,
"Oh, we
it's-
need another woman character. Let's just stick her there." And then
Oh, no, did you realize she was from Jessica Jones?
is she?
She was.
I knew her in Jessica Jones because of Transformers. That's,
Yes, same, yeah.
That's the link.
She
Yeah,
was
it's the only
like-
thing I've ever seen her in as well.
Is it Polly?
I can't remember.
I've
amazing.
only watched some of Jessica Jones. I need to watch more of it. But
I think she did a serviceable job, but just the story as a whole. Was like,
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like
she was fine. But what happens to her when the battle starts? Because she just got all those guys
Yeah,
get shot
that's-
in the
In the
bunker.
bunker, aren't they?
oh yeah,
They
because
stuck
when
in
the
there.
with the
they're
not
getting
president.
left
Oh.
but they immediately die.
Everyone.
That's right.
They immediately, although it is cool, they immediately get fucked by Starscream.
Yeah.
Like almost immediately.
Yeah. I forgot how little like Bumblebee gets to do in the final fight. You know, he's taken out.
Couldn't they
straight off.
Frenzy, the little dude who became a head, and then he
Oh yeah.
has these grabby. Couldn't they just do that to Bumblebee while they had the cube there? It was like, "Oh, Bumblebee, your legs. Here you go." Just when the cube.
Yep.
Well, they didn't see it happen, did they? So they didn't see it happen with the little.
Well, I thought that's what the cube does. It like regenerates life.
But
That's
they
the
wouldn't-
thing.
I guess they
What-
wouldn't have known.
What does the cube do? Like, what did it do to Megatron? Because it's never explained.
Yeah.
Optimus is kind of like, stick it in my chest. He's so obsessed with Shia LaBeouf sticking like this cube in his chest. It's like, do it.
Stick it in my
Do it,
chest.
stick it in my chest.
When you
I
can
don't
do it completely non-consensually, apparently, as well, and it just kind of works.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
just put it
Is it just
on
always
Megatron,
open,
and then
ready to go?
Megatron just died,
Again,
and it's
like-
not
like
explained.
the cube is made for this film, and it's probably my least favorite thing about this film. because it's just like
it's just
so.
It's my favorite part of the film because what you could do is if you do another rewatch, then just take a shot every time Megatron says the cube
the
in the
cube.
final act. Give me the cube, boy. The cube.
The
And then
cube.
Wait, someone must edit this film, but every time someone says the cube, just edit it to have Philip Schofield from the cube.
I was just thinking that just because of Megatron just in the cube doing
Oh, the cube.
But it's just Megatron is Philip Schofield.
Oh no.
Oh no, we can't make
He was
this film
chasing
worse.
Sam Witwicky for another reason.
Although speaking of
You're
that
still in
scene
high
where
school.
Megatron's chasing Sam through that building, that's scary as fuck. That could be a horror game, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, that bit, what you were saying about the guy getting impaled in the desert, that bit when he goes through the floor in like that warehouse when he's chasing Sam,
Yeah.
that freaked me out as a kid. I don't know what it was, but that would get me. I was like,
They do hype up Megatron in this film, especially in the Sector 7 bit. And he's cool, man. Megatron's just cool.
he
got-
becomes
And
a
he
fucking
doesn't do a lot.
chomp,
No,
though.
they say the best villains are the ones that they believe they're right. Now Megatron just wants to fuck shit up, man. I respect it.
But after this chump, he gets done so dirty in every other film after
Yeah,
this
he's
one.
I'm not gonna lie. Watching this film, I thought, oh yeah, this is the one where he kicks ass, and he's like, and I thought, hey, it doesn't do a whole. He's not.
He doesn't
around
even
for a
do
whole-
that very well.
And now after that, that's
He
it.
kills Jazz. That's like the peak of his villainy. Is he kills
Yeah.
Jazz.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I thought that he kind
And
of.
he killed them 5
time
dudes on the railing when he woke up. And he's like, oh, they died horribly.
Yeah.
You see them ragdolling, like, oh shit, that's
Oh no.
they're definitely
He kills Sam Witwicky's great grandfather through dementia as well. Somehow.
Space dementia.
Space
To kinda tag
dementia.
that one in.
Space
Fuck
dementia.
you gives you dementia.
I still don't understand why they were so obsessed with the fucking glasses.
Because it had the coordinates of something
Had a map to the.
of the cube
It had the coordinates of the cube, which are
in
at
the
which he
Hoover Dam.
conveniently got moved to for convenience.
How did I don't? I must
Yeah,
have
why
missed
would you put Megatron near the cube anyway? Surely you'd put them the furthest distance apart.
Yeah.
Also, how did
They let
they
the cube out.
how did they move this giant ass robot in the middle of what 1930s? Was
Why
it?
did they just move the cube?
And kept him cool as well, so he didn't fucking crash out and kill
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just destroy him?
They're too easy.
Probably couldn't work out how to.
It's true. Hey, he's at the bottom of the ocean right now. He is destroyed.
That-
You know what I mean? He's dead.
Melt him down?
Yeah.
It's alien metal. You can't bow down.
Yeah, but he's a big hunk of metal.
It's alien metal.
Yeah, but fire.
He was
It's
saying.
alien
Good
metal.
with fire.
Fire.
Well, they. Oh,
Oh no, you can. I mean, you can kill it with fire because it was the high velocity incendiary
Oh yeah.
3.4 millimeter Stabo rounds,
Stabo
motherfucker.
rounds.
And it's just
American might can kill a transformer.
So one of the Transformers came out of the pool, right?
Yeah.
It was just in the pool and it came out the pool.
Yeah.
It was chill. It was fine. He was so he didn't even give a shit about the pool.
Yeah.
Second Transformer got peed on by a dog and was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna rust."
Would you believe me if I say it was the same Transformer? The
Well,
same
then
dude.
why did not
no, it's not.
Transformer A
Where's
worry?
Ironhide? He copies the dad's truck.
But why wasn't he worried about?
I
rust?
thought Optimus.
No,
comes
it's
out of the pool.
Optimus out of the pool.
What am I thinking of?
Well, I always thought it was Optimus out of the pool, but then I feel like Reese might be right. I feel like I
No,
remember
it's
seeing that.
Optimus.
Optimus.
Optimus
It's
out of the
Optimus
It could
out of
be
the
him walking away, and then it cuts to the two trucks and Ironhide.
I'm sure it's Optimus
Maybe
out of
it's
the
just
pool.
I
Because
don't
he
know
was
what
nice to the
say.
little
He's
girl.
way taller. He is
Yeah,
way
They
taller.
as before they take on their forms, they all look the same. Like they all have this like exoskeleton.
I'm sure it was Optimus.
But then
Oh no, we were wrong to question Reese's.
Is it
explanation.
Ironhide?
It is.
why does Ironhide look so much taller at that point?
I thought
than
I'm
he did
sure
later
it was
on?
Optimus,
Why-
but
Let's go through every Transformer in this film. You got
Transformer
Optimus, you got Bumblebee.
in the pool worry about getting rusty, but Transformer A, when being peed on was worried about getting rusty.
Maybe it's just
because
Science.
it's a vermin.
Science.
Do you know what I mean? It's like a bug to us. He's like, hey, should I just kill this thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he was like, no, I'll rust. He literally said, I will go rusty or something.
Yeah.
But he
I
wasn't
mean, I
thinking
think he's
about-
probably just like being
I
arsy
mean,
about.
I think the thing is, you fell asleep during this film. I don't know. You do
as
raise a
plot
valid
hole.
point, but have you considered that you're wrong?
Considered that this movie has plot holes.
It does. It does. And I don't
It
question
does.
it. Aliens go boom and it's cool.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Bone Crusher, the dude that fucking blew the bus in half, just cool as shit, man. You have a name
Is it
called
a tank?
Bone Crusher.
He
you know?
kills about fucking 50 people with that, probably.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
lasts about 5 seconds in an actual fight with Optimus. You're like, oh yeah, Optimus fucks. He's cool.
Oh, it's the other
Optimus
one.
Optimus is
fucks.
a massive psychopath in these films.
Yeah.
He's
He's
a
a fucking
massive
Optimus.
psychopath.
Optimus in the cartoons is always like, hey, friendship is the thing that brings us together.
Friendship and peace. Optimus in the Michael Bay films. I'm gonna fucking ice that
Yeah,
bitch.
literally, in the later films, he's a war criminal.
Literally, it's like, oh, don't hurt the humans. They're chill, all right. Don't hurt the humans. Let's be gentle here. Is that a fucking Decepticon?
Rips of command is so funny.
Oh.
But as soon as Peter Cullen's voice comes through, you're like, oh yeah, we're in for a good time. You know what I mean?
I'm going to turn into a truck now.
No, it's when they were like talking about the glasses, and he goes, "How do you know about the glasses?" And he just goes, "eBay." It's like, okay, sure.
Do these robots
Yeah.
have free like access to the internet? They just do what they want.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
How does
In
space?
the words of Barricade, oh, you username ladiesman217.
I'm not gonna lie, there was a big mistake. If they scanned the entire internet, those bitches would have left immediately. They would have been like,
Yeah.
let's see what these guys are like. No.
No.
Yeah.
What is Rule 34?
I
Oh.
was thinking of Rule 34. I was thinking of this. Once the Transformers got revealed, they saw Rule 34s of themselves in that world. You're like, what the fuck, man?
Ugh. That's nasty.
Yeah, I love this film. It's a very guilty pleasure.
I think you're.
Definitely a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
I think you're swayed by nostalgia.
It's
I think
100%.
you're,
100%.
you're
Yeah.
looking at it through rose
Come
tinted
here.
or what.
Oh, fuck, you know what I mean? I know it's nostalgia. I fucking love this shit, man.
Film?
Oh.
Looking at Cybertronian tinted glasses.
Yeah.
Oh,
That transform into a microphone so I can drop it when I rank this number 1.
Jesus Christ. I don't think it's going to get number 1. I'm
No,
sorry.
I don't
My
think
hopes
so.
have been dashed.
You know why? Because it was everything I needed to be just the way it is. Yeah. Let's
This
rank
is your
this.
number
That's
one.
your ranking.
This is your number.
Oh, look at this number.
Oh, look at it. No.
Oh, look at that.
Just go in
Already
reverse
happened.
and just go down. Just
You
destroy
did.
this soap.
Oh,
Right, should we go from the top? Let's go from the top.
okay.
Better than Superbass.
Oh, man.
With a thumbs up.
Oh.
That's 4
Oh, man.
years. Better than The Holiday. I'm waiting for his hand to go up here. No? Oh, well, crazy. Edge of 17. Booksmart. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. We're still on for free.
No, it's so
Out.
hard.
There you go. That's our new number 11.
11. Higher than I.
Bottom, guys. What are you playing at?
No, because sometimes
Yeah, there you
Robot Go
there you
Burr.
go.
No,
Updates
no,
for you.
no.
This is
No, no,
canon,
no.
bro.
No, no.
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 I could just type it.
Oh my god, you don't have to worry about ads.
Wait, hold on.
I
Let's
think
say
it's... Yeah, 11. Oh no, 10.
No,
It
it's
went
not.
above Rise, didn't it?
Rise, didn't we? Yeah.
It went above Rise
Yeah.
because I swapped
Got
with
beat by
Klaus.
Klaus.
There you go.
Yeah.
Beat by Class. Do you know what? That's a very good place to
I'm
be.
happy with that overall.
I'm
And also
very
are
happy
you?
with that. I knew exactly.
Football series.
Oh look, and we've lined up Apes and War again. Rise
Yeah.
Apes together strong. Where was Cobra in this film?
Wait,
Because
does
I
the
didn't see
Planet of the Apes start with the Iron Claw?
Yes, it does.
Cobra in
Some say my
ring.
family's cursed. There's a fucking monkey.
He just got suplexed by Cobra.
Should we spin the wheel?
When one of the brothers says, Boba, we need you in the ring.
I just want something that is not so action heavy.
I hope we get Transformers 2.
Andy,
Oh,
we
right.
had Booksmart on Edge of 17 and look how low it's ranked, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, Transformers 2 is a worse film.
They get worse.
They
They
get-
get
Then
worse.
why are we watching
Transformers
it?
3 is
Revenge
better
of the
than
Fallen
2.
is such a piece of shit, but we're still watching it anyway.
3 is better than 2. I'll at least say that.
Yeah, 3 is cool. 3 is cool.
I enjoy it. For what it is, for the sort of film that it is, for me, it does what it sets out to do, and it does it with more heart to it than I would think I would find if Transformers was made today. So that's like, for me, I feel like, you know, like nowadays, if you had it, it would be devoid of any.
Do you know what is a really good Transformers one? Transformers 1. Wow, that is a great film. That is just a
we're
really
gonna
good
get
film.
to it, and we're gonna get to Bumblebee, which is a great film as well. Love Bumblebee. How you stand
Very,
it?
very good film.
Yeah, we know why you love Bumblebee. We get it.
Yeah, we all know.
Transformers, because it's Transformers.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Lauren,
Okay.
carry on. I'm debating adding Transformers 1986 movie into this list as well. You know what I mean? I'm put it on there. Don't tempt me.
No, it's too late.
You get
No. Okay, Summer, now that it's we're not talking about Transformers, can you take that fucking helmet off?
no.
Keep
I'm
watching that film. Well, what if we roll Transformers 2? I'm gonna let
Oh,
I feel like
fine.
forever in Star Wars. I'm just gonna keep the dream alive.
Oh no.
Lies, deceptions. Right, shall I start presenting it? Do you wanna?
Yes.
And we're gonna get Transformers 2. It's gonna be a great time.
We are going
Ready
to get
for them.
Pirates of the
Pirates of
Caribbean.
the Caribbean.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Oh, I like that.
Here we go.
Please.
Am I the only one who
Pirates
can't
of
see? Sorry, am I the only one who can't see the wheel, or is everyone?
Plumber, you can't
Oh,
see
there you
anything.
go.
The scene is in your face.
I honestly can't see.
I can see it now.
Whoa, COVID.
Cobra.
It looks like a record now. It looks like because of the wheel. Cobra anthems.
Cobra
Just
is
got-
here.
This one's for the lovers.
I've just seen that Dunkirk is on this list, and I think now what Emmy said about not having.
Oh,
like,
God,
a
if
new
it goes on
action film
Dunkirk.
has
Oh my God.
shit to
Yeah,
land
but
on
you
Dunkirk.
gotta think about it. What this list was made by a bisexual Lauren. You know what I mean? It's gotta have both teams in there. Yeah.
It's gonna have all of it across the board.
Okay, are we ready? Any predictions?
Tobey Maguire,
Uh,
Spider-Man.
I want it to be biased. If it's Spider-Man, I might just leave the podcast.
We
No.
just watched Transformers.
You
one
can't
time, you
leave.
gotta stick around.
Okay.
Come on,
Emmy,
Cobra, give us
any
something good.
predictions?
Pirates. We want
anything-
pirates.
Something fun would be nice.
Spider-Man.
I'm really scared now that it's just
You know
not.
what?
Gonna...
Shia LaBeouf is also in Peanut Butter Falcon, which is on here, and that could be a fun watch as well. And it's not a man watch, you know what I mean? It's a cool watch.
A
Yeah.
man
Ladies.
watch.
Family film.
It's one for the ladies.
Right,
This
let's
one's
spin the
red.
wheel.
Okay.
You go so fast.
Cobra.
Oh,
Concussion. No.
oh,
Oh fuck!
Ah!
Yes.
They are coming. All the
I
Indiana
mean-
Jones films
Midsummer.
coming to Netflix very soon, apparently.
that
I
doesn't
mean,
help us
they're on
now.
Disney-
They're
they're on
currently
Disney,
on
aren't they?
Disney, but I don't know for how long if they're coming to Netflix.
Disney own them.
Yeah. Are we
I know,
doing?
which I found weird as well, but I'm guessing there was an ongoing dispute that, you know.
Oh,
Indiana Jones,
fucking
25th of April. 25th of April is coming to.
love
That might-
Indiana Jones.
That may be tonight's viewing.
Are we doing it like Transformers? Is it just one and
Yeah,
then
it doesn't
we?
have the asterisk, so yeah.
Okay,
So
so
it
it's
is
staying on the
Raiders
wheel.
of the Lost
The
Ark.
wheel is not
Raiders of
getting
the
any
Lost
smaller.
Which is not actually called Indiana Jones, it's just Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Mm,
Raiders of the Lost Ark, yeah.
You know,
Fair
if
enough.
we'd have rolled Midsummer, then the wheel would have at least got smaller.
But that's not a light-hearted film that you wanted, is it?
Emmy, you're
most
so
of it counts.
negative. You're so negative. This is a good fun. This is a good time.
I am
We've got
feeling a little bit negative.
Transformers. We're all
so-
high off the cinematic masterpiece.
I am excited to watch Indiana
I've never
Jones.
watched
Do you know
Indiana Jones.
what
Actually,
this
blows my mind that you've
film
never seen Indiana Jones though.
reminded me of? You know that what show is it? Is it
Describe it.
what's the Cartoon Network shows? Am I the only one who can appreciate the delicacies of this cinematic masterpiece? I'm not stupid. You're stupid. I think that's just been Reese and Thora to all of us.
Oh, I do have to say, I realized this a second ago. I have been on a Transformers ride before I watched the Transformers film. So,
I know.
I've been on the Indiana Jones ride and I've not seen the Indiana Jones.
oh,
film.
we're doing so well.
So who's watching Indiana Jones? Is it just us?
I've only
guys
seen
again.
one of them.
You've
Is it the first
You've
one?
seen Temple of Doom. You've seen.
Which is
Okay.
I remember talking to you about. Yeah. Which is
I've
the second one, which is a
seen-
I'm
prequel.
excited for Indy.
I've seen like bits of them on TV. Like if they're on TV, someone
Yeah.
puts them on, and I've seen like 10 minutes of them.
Although, speaking of Spider-Man, there's quite a nice little cameo at the beginning of this next film that we can look forward to.
I really like
What's
Spider-Man.
to do with
Tobey
Spider-Man.
Maguire's in it. Just right at the start. Indy
He goes
beats
to
him with
see you
his
later,
whip.
champ.
Yeah, boy.
Jump.
See it, chump.
God, I hate those
Come
movies.
on.
I hate those movies. So
I
dumb.
love Indiana Jones, man.
Yeah, Indy's great.
I
Are we just doing? So we're doing one.
We're
and then
doing
roll
one
on
and then roll and then.
Look, I don't think we said we were doing 4 or 5 on this one. Didn't we? We were just doing 1,
No.
2, 3.
No, I
think
think
we're
it's
just
1, 2, and
doing
3.
Ark, Doom, and Crusade. Crusade is one of my favorite films of all time.
Last Crusade is
I love
real
Crusade.
good.
Having that
Real good.
I think it's my favorite indie film.
Yeah, I
to be
think
fair.
it's mine as
Yeah.
well. But Raiders of the Lost Ark is just such a.
It's a
good-
close second. It is a
Yeah,
good
that's
close
the second.
second.
Temple of Doom, very racist. Real.
Very racist.
Literally.
Kalima! Kalima!
Hey guys, we're just trying
Temple of
to eat monkeys. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's not
Temple of Doom was the first one I ever saw as a kid. I didn't see the others until like maybe another 7, 8 years, and it scarred me so bad. The scene you probably know what I'm on about. Where it's saving
Y'all
goddamn-
praised, right?
It was, I mean, especially I had the video that I got it on. I remember when we got it, and me and my dad watched it. It was like, oh yeah, we like this. It must have been at the time before they updated the film classifications. It was still rated as PG, so I was not expecting the film to go how it goes.
I don't remember it.
It terrified me.
So what? Shia LaBeouf. He was also in Indy 4. You know what I mean? He's just got.
Yeah,
everything.
But we're
he's
not
in
watching it, so it's
Crystal
fine.
No, we're not.
Skull.
Yeah, it's just a nice, it's a fun fact. Isn't it?
This guy's in all of it, and he has a transforming whip.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's just fucking Bumblebee in there.
yeah, because Bumblebee was around in the war, so it's it makes sense.
Oh, don't bring that up, film. We don't need to do that. We're having a good time. Here.
Is that
have we
in the
stopped
is
recording?
that
Can I
in the
take this damn
Bumblebee
thing off?
film?
No, thank God, no, it's not.
What film is that in?
5, the last night.
Where is that just the
Which
Nice.
really completely makes no sense given Bumblebee,
Yeah.
right? It really makes no sense.
He's just
I mean,
a
I know
cool little
Bumblebee's
dude
supposed to
that
be
changed his
supposed to be
radio and arrived in the 90s. No, Bumblebee killed Hitler, is what we're doing.
Yeah. Bumblebee fought in Nazi Germany.
Oh, lovely.
And then everyone forgot about Transformers for like 60 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because that's
you know
how it
what's funny?
works.
At the end of this film, the government between this and the next one, the government has covered up Transformers. So like the
I
world. as a
don't
whole-
don't get how they do that.
I don't
Well,
know.
people,
I
many
honestly
people
don't
came
know.
forward. They're like, "Nope, you made it up. You don't know what you saw, bro." And I was just
So they gaslit an entire country,
I see,
an
yeah.
entire
the entire
world.
world. Yeah. Hey man, Sector 7 doing its job. Simmons, we salute you, bro. Tell Megatron.
Let's
Tango.
Tango.
That's why
we
I
have
don't
to get to
know
the third film just for that.
just for that line.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Have we finished recording?
No, we're still recording. You have to keep that on for the whole time. You said.
It's hurting my nose so bad.
That's
I
your
have to keep
fault.
lifting it so it doesn't bust.
We've still got 4 whole minutes that you have to keep this
I'm gonna
mask
give you a
on.
I'm worried
spoiler for number 2. Sam's off having adventures, right, in number 2. And sometimes every 20 minutes it just cuts to Megan Fox and Green Day is playing while she's just doing some shit on a bike.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
she's
yeah.
not. So she's not
Oh,
in
no,
it.
This film,
She
if I
no, she
remember
is
right,
it.
this
This
film
is
takes
the
a
start of
long.
the film. The
This film
start.
takes a long while to get
Which
going.
Green
Like-
Day song is it?
I think 21 Guns, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, 21 Guns, yeah.
Yeah.
one.
No, yeah,
Cool,
because
so-
Sam's like off like trying to get a job or some fucking shit,
Yeah.
and yeah, and then she's just like
Yeah, she's
fixing
just
bikes.
spray painting bikes.
She's at home, fucking painting on bikes and shit.
In our
No,
high
on-
heels and
one-
a short shorts.
No,
painting
right. Go back and cut this in. Sam Witwicky has the fucking penis to put the fate of humanity on her juvie record. Like, it's like, can you tell us how like what is it that they make the gamble
Hey
with?
man,
It's like,
he's
can you tell
he's
us
a
like
teenager who wants to impress a girl. I'd have done that too. Fuck it.
no, but it's just like
I'd have done it too.
it's like
You
what
don't
what
matter.
does he say? Like
This
it's like, oh
woman
yeah,
bent
I'll get the
over
Transformers,
her.
I'll get the Autobots to work with you if you clear her juvie. It's like you penis. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. You probably want to get slapped off the side of the Hoover
Paul is
Dam.
gonna-
in reality. Just like
That's
yeah, we'll
Slapped
do
off
whatever
the
we want.
Hoover Dam.
That was the end of our night's films.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.